What's up, y'all? So this is part 4 of the Legend run. Don't mind my dog click-clacking around in the background. I decided to go back to Demon Hunter. It's the bread and butter. It's what I think I know best, so I'm going to stick with that. I messed around for a couple games with Dragon Warrior and a couple games with Murlocs, and it just reinforced that I think I should stick with Pain Demon Hunter. And here we are. Well, Mage is normally a pretty good matchup, so hopefully this goes my way.
My world itches for war.
Yeah, I do have high hopes for the Dragon Warrior deck I was talking about, I think a couple videos ago. Plays Elise and Ziliax and a couple other things. Fyrak, stuff like that. So I don't want to just jump in here and use that without testing it. So that's what I'm hoping to transition to at some point, but I got to get some games in with it first. That's fair.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
This hand isn't great. Mind Blast is awesome. Leroy's okay. But I'm going to actually hold the weapon back for Dangerous Cliffside next turn. Fair enough. Well, Dangerous Cliffside just got much worse. Well, having two of them makes me more inclined to just run it, so let's run it.
Vengeance is mine.
That's not bad. A little slow for my taste, but pretty good. And use the other one, please. Cool. Yeah, I don't mind too much. So, let's see. We're gonna go... Yeah, I think just... Ooh, you know what? We can Sprite into Serpent, actually. That seems pretty solid. Let's see if they have removal for that. So far, no shield battery or anything, so... Sure. Wow, double coil. Can't argue with that. Alright, when you got it, you got it. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to run this. Let's do that and that. So then we've got 6 things on board, so no point in trying to activate this again. I think we just do this to prep for later. And let's just continue the aggression. So Mind Blast plus Stingers means I only got to get him to 9. That's 4 mana. Yeah, next turn I could also do Hot Coals. So that's 11 damage. Sure. Okay, timeout. Math time. 4, 9, 4 mana left, and then 4 more is 13. There it is. Yeah, mage is not a super hard matchup. Like, as long as you don't have too slow of a hand and they don't have... I mean, they even had a punch of removal. I was going to say, even if they don't have too much removal, but they had a decent amount. But that worked out well. So let's see. I think in the past games... What did I go? I went 14 and 12 in, I think, the first 3 parts of this video. So about 26-ish games. This is the 28th now. I'm hoping it won't take more than like 50-ish games to get to Legend, but we'll see. Alright, Warrior can be tough. So if they're Dragon Warrior, I want a red card. That's pretty good. If they're Control Warrior, then I don't want a red card. I think it's worth the gamble. Because even if they're Control Warrior, red card will enable my Serpents. I'll go turn 1, turn 2. I guess I've got Grim Harvest, so we'll run it like this. I hate when you do a Grim Harvest, trying to hit a dormant minion for a Serpent, but then you get the one that's only dormant for a turn. So, ooh, very nice. Yeah, hard to argue with that. Turn 3 Ziliax would be great, but I think this early aggression, especially with the spirit of the team, this is really good.
What horror will hatch?
Yep, Dragon Warrior it is. That's the way it goes. Ooh, Sock Puppet's nice. Unfortunately, they still got the weapon. Not sure what to do here. I think I'm going to Grim Harvest and pass. I think that's okay.
Time grows short. Behave, you rotten drink! What pretty petals!
Sorry, guys, had an important phone call there. But yeah, this seems fine to kill that. Petal Peddler can be a problem. I don't think it's worth running Sock Puppet out here. Yeah, and I don't think I can justify any other plays. That's fair.
Step forth into the time ways.
This guy's not bad, but obviously it's very susceptible to whatever they have. Ziliax could be okay here. It could be a way to get them to use up their minions and possibly another thing. Trying to kill it. I could also just Dangerous Glowside, bash, and see what happens. I'm not excited about losing the spirit of the team, but getting rid of the Peddler was good, and I've gotten, you know, 2 attacks out of this guy, so...
I grow impatient.
Yeah, I think Dangerous Cliffside is fine. So we'll use 1 to get rid of this, I think. And then this here. I could just take that minion out, actually. It's not ideal. Problem is, what did they play last turn? I don't believe they played a dragon last turn. They had... Yeah, so yeah, okay. I was trying to think if they were going to possibly Wind Peak worm me, which would have been annoying, but yeah, this is totally fine here. So Quality Assurance could have gotten them Green Wings. It also, depending on what version they're playing, could have gotten them Curator or a Blood Fighter, something like that. This seems like a solid line of play here. So we can get rid of this, and we get an extra activation here. Yeah, great board position. Aha! Alright, that's annoying. And it's got elusive, so I can't red card it, unfortunately. But what I can do, check this out. So I could Arana, hit it, and then they're going to take 9. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, this seems pretty good, because then this will gain me 5. And then this will redirect back to them. Cool. And then I can... Yeah, I can throw 8 at their face also. Yeah, I like that. Normally I would wait for the acupuncture for when it's pretty much game, but it's an empty board, so that seems fantastic.
Find me in the dream.
Yep, that's fine. We're gonna red card the hell out of that thing. I mean, yeah, even if we didn't have red card, we could still just attack and then hero power and we're good. So, awesome. 2-0. Yeah, beating Dragon Warrior is a little tough. It's not the greatest matchup. I get the feeling they could have played that a little better. Because I had Dark Rider... I guess, oh, they're playing Portal Vanguard. So in my experience, the Portal Vanguards it's a good card, but its stats alone are a little underwhelming. So if you're not following up with things, it's good to trigger your dragon abilities. It's good to keep the cards flowing so you're getting more minions and giving them a small buff. But it by itself, like, what did they have? Dark Rider, Broodmaster, and the Portal Vanguard, and then the Chrono Lord. Not really anything crazy, and the one Pedal Peddler. So I get the feeling maybe they could have sequenced better and gotten us, because that Chrono Lord should have been fucking devastating. Excuse my language. The Chrono Lord should have been completely devastating for me, but I was able to fight through it. So that's really interesting. Makes me feel like it's possibly user error. So against a priest, Infestation tends to be pretty good, whether they're Imbue Priest or Protoss Priest. I'm not in love with this hand, though. I'm going to give it a try, but I feel like if I get rid of some, like, either the Grim Harvest or the Infestation. Grim Harvest is normally a keep, but Infestation I feel is a decent keep here. Like, if this was any other minion, I think like any other one-drop minion, it might be pretty awesome. But the delay here on the sprite it's not ideal. Okay, Battle Fiend's nice, so that will open up the sprite here. Because thing is, like, if I have 2 drops, and I don't use my hero power, and I opt to play one of these, probably Grim Harvest, then this guy's still chilling, and it feels kind of like a waste if I'm holding Grim Harvest and I just activate my hero power for the sake of getting this and dealing 1 damage, so this is much better. Void Ray, maybe? Okay. Sure, so they're gonna get their, what do you call it? The beast. I always forget this guy's name. Catch of the day, there we go. Totally cool, so please be a good dormant minion. Awesome. Yeah, great draw so far. Started off a little shaky, but shaping up nicely. Seems pretty good. Yeah, hard not to just do this. I could make a case for infestation. That actually doesn't seem bad, because I do have 2 more turns with this guy, so I can Serpent next turn.
Demons? Demons.
Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. So if I go Infestation, that's 2, I'll deal damage here, and then attack this with the grub. Then I can also play this guy. I would have to hope that they don't have a Void Ray. It means I'm delaying the Perennial Serpent attack by a turn, but I think it's okay, because this... Yeah, I think this is okay. Sure.
I remember this place well.
Yeah, this seems great. I'm not stoked about their Void Rays now costing 0, but there are worse things. Ah. Okay, so now Resuscitate is going to be active with 1, 2, and 3 cost minions as soon as this guy dies, at least. So let's bash for 7. I kind of want to use the Stinger on this, but that would open me up to Resuscitate next turn. Either way, they could attack and then Resuscitate and then attack more. So if anything, it saves a little bit of health on this minion. But I think that guy's going to die regardless if they do have Resuscitate. So that's definitely happening. I think this might be the way to go.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
Oof, pretty rough. Not ideal. Let's just do this, actually. I think that's okay. Then I've still got a Stinger available. Wow. Well, I shouldn't have passed the turn. I did not expect a 0 mana demon. There it is. And 2 of the 3 have rush. Bummer. So they can kill that, and then that guy will attack twice and kill the servant. So not the worst, but kind of annoying. Avenging Wrath. I don't know if Avenging Wrath is going to kill this and then let it reborn and then kill it again. Should it hit it?
Demons?
I guess if it doesn't, then yeah, let's run it. Let's find out the hard way. Nope, it doesn't let it reborn. Okay. Well, I don't want them to gain any life here because they're already pretty low. So acupuncture and pyroblast hopefully will come in hand. I hope I don't get to turn 10 to cast pyroblast, but should I need it, it's there. Yeah, it's always funny when you Dream Planner and then you get a pyroblast. You're like, I wanted to deal damage to them now, not like not 5 turns from now. Sure. Makes a 1/1 copy and armor. Okay. A little annoying, but that's manageable. Let's see, so that's 2, 3 damage, puts him back to 9. This will put him down to 5. Mukla seems bad, because giving them bananas just, they can already kill it, so I'm just helping them. I think I'm going to need to find a replacement for Mukla. He's just not really pulling his weight in some of these matchups. I don't want to play Battle Fiend, but I feel like if I do, it's just one less thing that will attack my face. Yeah, the only thing that I've really thought about switching out Mukla for is a Customs Enforcer, which still just doesn't seem good enough. Yeah, I need to brainstorm that slot a little bit better. Maybe it just becomes the second Insect Claw, because I miss having 2 Insect Claws. That makes the Dangerous Cliffsides way better. Alright, well, as long as they don't gain 6 life, we got him with Pyroblast next turn, so fingers crossed, guys.
We are the voice.
Okay, annoying, but fine. Ooh, this looks like it. This might be it. Yeah, they go to 9, and then they're just dead. Awesome.
You possess true power.
It's been a long time since I've killed someone with a Pyroblast. Alright, so 3-0 after 3 games. Seems good. And I think that means win streak. Bingo. Alright, Platinum 1. One more game and I've got Diamond. That's awesome. Yeah, I was hoping in day 1, because it's still day 1, I was hoping to get to at least platinum, if not diamond, so...
Illidan versus Brucon!
What lurks beyond the firelight?
This ends now!
Yeah, I think this is the way to go, guys. That was a tough one, because, oof, those are not good draws. Hot Coals is decent against Shaman. Not amazing, but it's good enough that it might help. Especially if they've got a couple, like, turn 2, turn 3 plays. Grim Harvest is normally a keep. Yeah, Mukla and Arana are not great things to have here. I think Sock Puppet is best here.
My world itches for more!
I guess I could have Muckla'd also, like Coin Muckla, but I think I'll do that next turn. Then I don't have to use the coin.
Short.
Yeah, let's give it on. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to play this this game here. The more I think about it, the more I think Coin Muckla was the right play. Because that would have put a lot of pressure early. Sure, they get 2 bananas that, I don't know, they could use for something, but... Ooh, good draw, okay. So I still like Muckla, but I think the risk... Yeah, I really got to cut this guy, I think. Because the risks that come along with him are a little bit too high in this metagame right now. He was decent, I think, like a month or 2 ago. Yeah, I'm just finding myself not being able to find more pros than cons nowadays. But yeah, it's really hard not to Insect Claw knowing that I have Dangerous Cliffside already.
Vengeance is mine!
There you go. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Good thing we got this. Okay, so let's do that first. Do we want to kill Turbulus? I think it's okay to kill Turbulus here. This, and that. So a little bit of a board position, plus empty board on their side.
I never make you
Oof, that's rough. You know, come to think of it, the games I played against Shaman earlier, I think it was part 1 or 2, they didn't play Bumbling Bellhop once, which is crazy. So I could double hot coals, but that feels like a lot. Not sure if I want to use a red card on one of them. That doesn't seem ideal. Yeah, double hot coals is 4 damage. So I would still have to hit these guys for 2 apiece. I don't love that. I could have Rana and then attack 1.
Patient.
Yeah, that still is bad. Yeah, this is not a great situation. So I guess we can do this, fine. Let's hit the hot coals. Let's hit this. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just in the nick of time. Yeah, not happy about it, but those bellhops are really, really difficult to deal with normally. Just takes a couple of pumps and they're very good. 3 mana for 12 power. Like, crazy.
I never make 2 trips.
Come on.
I never make 2 trips.
Okay. So I can glaive 1, hot coals. That leaves this one with 2 health. Yeah, not very good. 3, 4, 5. That leaves me. I guess I can coin Grim Harvest also. Let's see what Grim Harvest gets me first. Yeah, I don't want to take 6 here, but I feel like I have to. Yeah, we're gonna do this and this. Yeah, this game is not looking great. And then, sadly, gonna have to waste the red card there. A serpent off the top would be great. Yeesh, that's rough. Okay, so I'm going to 7. It's a very good card. Plus Growfin. So Arana Acupuncture will hit them for 4 and most likely hit a minion for 4. I can also attack a minion, and that'll bounce 2 damage off of me onto something else. But I don't think that's enough to get by here. I don't think Grim Harvest is going to do anything. Like, even if I draw something, I only have 5 mana left. Yeah, nothing I can draw would be super helpful outside of Serpent, and that's about a... Is that 10% chance? 2 out of 18, 1 out of... Yeah, it's about a 10% shot at hitting that.
Time grows short.
Yeah, I think that's the best shot I have here is... Wow! Very nice. Okay, so we can do this. Do this. But, yeah, we're still dead, because no matter what I hit, my life total is going to be the same as... Yeah. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, we're taking a loss. Yeah, the double bellhop was insane. It ate up both of the hot coals, and I don't think I had very many answers otherwise. Yeah, that's the tough part about Shaman. I genuinely think it's top 3 decks in the standard format. Like Death Knight, Shaman, and Mage, I think, in my opinion, are the top 3 decks. I think Shaman is extremely consistent. And the potential for just explosive power, as you saw, like double bellhop off of those pumps is difficult for pretty much everybody to deal with. So I'm going to keep these two, just assuming that this could be... Ooh, that's a great hand. They could be aggro paladin, they could be aura, they could be bubble. It could be a lot of things here. And I am going to do this. Some might think this is a hasty move to just use the coin there, but the way this hand is looking... I can hit for 3 on turn 2 if I go hero power plus attack with Battle Fiend. Oh, they're imbue paladin. Very interesting. That's fascinating. Okay. So in that case, believe it or not, I'm going to try and get a little tempo here. Not the best use of a red card, but I think because of the way that my hand looks right now, I want that tempo. So if I can get... I'm torn between Spirit of the Team and Mukla for next turn. If I draw a Sock Puppet, it's definitely Spirit of the... Ooh, that's rough. Okay, that's a great draw. So, yeah, I think this... Hit this guy with the weapon and the grub... Hit him in the face for 4. Yeah, that's great.
Vengeance is mine.
Yeah, I think, in my experience, I think people are a little bit too conservative with their red cards. I think red card is a great tool, but it has to be used... like with intention. So some people are like, no, I'm not going to use it unless I got to get, you know, Blob of Tar or something like that out of the way. Or like right now, I'm just going to use the red card here. It's pretty hard not to feel like this is great tempo that I'm retaining. Because we go like this. Actually, hold up. Infestation could be better. Yeah, I like Infestation here. So now we get to hit him for an extra 2 to the face, and we've got the 2-1. Yeah, obviously red card isn't full-blown removal, but if you use it with good intention to basically just say, hold on with that. Just give me a second and I'll deal with that. If you have things that can build tempo otherwise, and you can remove some of their tempo, it's fantastic. Yeah, into Dangerous Cliffside. Yeah, how do you not run this? And I'm literally 1 shy. This sucks. I didn't do the math. I thought we were close enough. Oops. Yeah, so I should have gone Spirit of the Team, Stinger, and that would have done it. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I just gotta hit them for 2, so as long as they don't gain life, we're good. Yeah, totally fine. Just no life gain and we're good. Sweet.
You possess true power.
And I guess even if they gain life, we would have been good because of the infestation. Nice. 4-1 after 5 games. looks like that takes me into Diamond, I guess. There we are. So 10 ranks away from Legend. Not bad for day one. This is something I've actually never done before, so I've made Legend quite a few times, but never super consistently. It's always been something that when I actually set my mind to it and went for it, it was attainable. But I've never gotten it on day one. So that would be pretty dope to get it on day one, but that would probably involve another like 3 or 4 hours of play, and that's that's a little unrealistic. Especially since they take away the win streak bonuses at Diamond 5. Yeah, that last little grind from Diamond 5 to Legend it's a serious grind. Okay, so Mage thankfully is a good matchup. They can still take us out, but what if I do this? Yeah, I like this. Especially since I have coin, I can turn 3 Serpent. I severely doubt they'll have double coil like that last mage player.
My wool itches for war.
Sure. That's pretty good. Oh, I should have attacked first, doy. That was bad. Now it probably telegraphs that I have Serpent. Oops. I was so excited. Turn 3 Serpent is awesome. Get your emotions in check, otherwise you're gonna make mistakes like me like that. Yeah, turn 3, 7-9. Seems pretty good. Just a little bit. Okay, there's one coil. You better not have another coil. Don't you dare, sir. Alright. Fair enough. But that is a lot of resources, so that at least helps the rest of my stuff stick a little better. Let's do this. That's annoying, but very fair. Interesting. Not attacking my 3/3 is surprising. That tells me that they possibly have Colossus already? Or that says that, I mean, I assume they're doing that for an intent, like with intention. Nice. I love this guy. Probably my favorite Dread Seed of all of them. So it's important to get the max use out of your resources, especially in this deck, because everything's pretty efficiently built so that you can deal the most damage possible. Because I'm thinking about just playing Insect Claw and then attacking this guy using the grub to kill it. Then I hit for 3, but I'm losing 2 damage off of this. So maybe I just Infestation here. I would like to get the Sock Puppet out there too, but this seems okay. You know what, we'll do this actually. Then I've got the grub still available. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Okay. A lot of times the mage secret ends up being ice barrier. I think that's the most likely. Another drink. Aye, the chalice. Okay. So do I get both of these? Yeah, I get both of those next turn. That's pretty awesome. So they have 2 of these left.
I grow impatient.
So that's 4 damage. I'm going to lead with this.
My wound itches
Just
for
on the off
war.
chance it's explosive rune. Okay, good. So I'm very glad I didn't run Ziliax into that. Yeah, then let's just poke.
Mine.
Dang. Good old Sleet Skater. Alright, so far, their draw is in line with that of one that could beat us. Normally Mage is a decent matchup for us, but, you know, double Chalice, Coil, double Shield Battery, plus Sleet Skater, that's not good for us. Because now they're going to play the mini Sleet Skater, gain 10 armor next turn. So, question is, how do we play this?
I grow impatient.
I can't go too wide, because I know they have 2 Chalice, which isn't a big deal, but if I go too wide and they play, like, I always forget what it's called, but 2 damage to all minions, and then if nothing dies, 2 more damage. I don't want to lose too many resources to something like that. I can't get, like, 3 for 1 here, because that would kind of seal the deal for them, I think.
Time grows short.
Let's do this, I think. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty bad. They're going to gain 10 more armor. And by freezing the Ziliax for 2 turns, that gives them plenty of time to find an answer. But you never know. Maybe I'll just be able to bash for 20 afterwards. Fingers crossed. Wow, they just got everything this game. Okay. Yeah, can't be mad at it. That's the way it goes sometimes. Please don't kill my 5/5. I would like to gain a little life. Being at 13 is not ideal here. Jeez. Okay. Interesting. I guess they were hoping they could possibly hit this guy.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
I think it's still correct to go damage to the enemy hero. Because it is... Okay, so it's turn 8, so... I could go for something like this, but I don't know that it's going to help me very much. I've also got this guy next turn.
I grow impatient.
Yeah, I gotta go with Old Faithful. Leroy Jenkins, here we are. No, we're gonna do this. I think... Yeah, I think this is okay.
Vengeance is mine.
Not happy about doing this, but that's okay.
Time grows short.
Yeah, if they've got another Sleet Skater, then game is over. But I have 31 on board, and they're at 42, so
All are nourished in the cycle renewal.
Acupuncture Leroy Lightning Bolt is 4, 10, 13 more, so that would put us over the edge. Yeah, minus that. Dang. Okay. So 25 and 40.
Well
Yeah.
played.
Insignificant.
I really got to attack with a 40 power Ziliax. I'm kind of in awe. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't allow me to do that, but sure. That's awesome. Yeah, I really want to change up that Mukla, but I'm still... Yeah, you know what? Okay, we're gonna change the Mukla to the second Insect Claw. I think that's an important change here, because Mukla has been a little underwhelming. If you get him early, it's great, but he just doesn't do enough as the game progresses. And I could do like a Wyvern Slumber, 2 damage or 2 dormant minions. But I don't think I'm too concerned with that. That would be like an extra little oomph against aggro paladin or just aggro decks in general. But it would hurt me too much. Like, I would almost never be able to use that. Excuse me, I would never really be able to use that because it might harm my minions as well. Very likely to, at least. So I'm hoping they're... If they're Dragon Warrior, Hot Coals is a little helpful, but I think I can manage without it. I think this hand is a little subpar if it's these 2 cards and Hot Coals plus 1 other thing. Ooh, okay. This has potential. Turn 1 Spirit, turn 2 Spirit, turn 3 Claw into Ziliax is good. They are Dragon Warrior. Yeah, this is pretty decent. So even if they play like Petal Peddler here, I can still kill that with the other Spirit. And I could have made a case for turn 3 Ziliax and holding the coin, but seems okay. I think coming out the gates running is pretty important with this deck. So, yeah, turn 1 Spirit's normally a fine play. It's not the best play. I mean, obviously, Sock Puppet before Spirit is way better. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna run this. I'd rather hit their face, but they can take out the Spirit, so gotta be a little careful. That tracks. Now if I draw Sprite or Grim Harvest, I may prioritize that over Insect Claw. I think Claw is great here, but obviously a 4-mana 7/9 is amazing. A little better than Ziliax, I think, because of the rush. Interesting play. Yeah, now I have to... Yeah, I definitely got a Claw. Finally. They let that thing live for 3 whole turns. That's a long time for Spirit of the Team. Yeah, Reborn on that is a little crazy. With full health and enchantments, so... I don't like that, but it's... yeah, that's the way that goes right now. Would be great to get that serpent out. That'd be a very good way to get rid of the dragon turtle. Yeah, the versatility of Sanguine Depths is really high. Wow, they really hit a 1/1 with Windpeak? That's nuts. They must be actually concerned about my guys. That's crazy. So there's a couple ways to play this. I could Zilliax, but I mean, it's very safe to say it's going to die. I could Spirit of the Team, attack this guy. Taking 6 isn't great, but take 6, and then poke it with one of these guys and Hot Coals. That also gives me another activation of this after I attack. And then next turn I've got Grim Harvest into Serpent. I would Grim Harvest this turn, but the chance of getting the 1 turn dormant guy is a little too high.
Vengeance is mine.
Yeah, let's take 6. I could kill this guy once, but he's going to come back bigger, so I think it's okay to just go face here. That is crazy use of removal. Wow. So Windpeak and the Precursory Strike on 1/1s. I'm baffled. Nice, good dormant guy too. So let's do this. Not stoked about taking 4, but that's okay, because we're going to get rid of that. So I'd expect they're gonna Sanguine Depths my 1/1. No, okay, they're gonna, okay. Sure. So they're gonna do that to kill the serpent.
All are nourished and the cycle renews.
Interesting. That does make sense. Okay, sure. I think it's Zilliax time. Whoo! Or is it Zilliax time? I mean, this is gonna awaken next turn, so might as well. That's so crazy. They still have 2 cards off of Dream Planner, so I'm a little weary about going too wide on the board. Like, these guys would be a great way to really push through some more aggro, but if those get wiped out, then this is real bad. So we're definitely doing this. That's fine. gonna run just the... Ooh, you know what? Okay, we're gonna run this guy because this guy is gonna awaken next turn. That'll give us a lot more attack. Yeah, I don't think I can justify the Battle Fiend also. Yeah, if they got like, you know, Lightning Strike or Hot Coals, there's a variety of things they could get that would really blow me out there. Ooh, or Dracorex, that'll do it too. Okay, that's bad. That's very bad.
Proportions look good.
Sorry, I gotta answer an important text real quick. Red card is great timing for Dracorex. Okay. Yeah, that's helpful.
Vengeance is mine.
Yeah, at first I wasn't going to play the Battle Fiend because they can use their Sanguine Depths to pump their... What's he called? Stone Carver. They can use the Sanguine Depths on the Stone Carver, kill the Battle Fiend, or... that'd be, what, 2? Yeah, I couldn't kill these guys, but... And plus, representing one card in your hand is sometimes better than having 0.
Step forth into the time waves.
Yeah, that's something I learned from Magic many years ago is sometimes it's good just to hold 1 or 2 cards in your hand if they're not incredibly impactful, because it gives the impression that you have something, which at least makes them think about playing around things. As soon as you have an empty hand, they're like, coast is clear, and they can just start, you know, running some direction. They can do things without fear, which is not what you want your opponents to be feeling. Dang, okay. Well, I can still hit him for 10, but that sucks. So next turn they get this back, and they can kill Ziliax and anything else I play, because they've got Sanguine Depths to pump it. Well, I can't play this in good conscience, knowing that they have the Dracorex. I think it's better to hold it back. So we're going to hope we draw some good stuff here. Yeah, and the crazy part is it doesn't even kill Dracorex. He's going to have 2 health left. What? What? Or he would have 1 health left, I guess, if they had used the Sanguine Depths. But still. What?
I can wait no longer.
Wow. Alright. Well done. Well done. Alright, 5-2 after 7 games. Yeah, Grommash is a thing with Dragon Warrior. It's a lot less common than many other cards, but... wow. So they're playing that version. Grommash, Dragon Turtle, Portal Vanguard. It's not a bad version. I'm a little surprised at Ysera. Maybe... Oh, maybe they play Elise. Because normally they don't... Oh, no. Just kidding. Ysera was off of a Dark Gift, I think. Yeah, I was going to say, if they're playing Ysera and Grommash and all that, but no way. Oh, and the Dragon Turtle was also off of a Dark Gift, so... Yeah. That is one version of Dragon Hunt or Dragon Warrior. Not my personal favorite.
Raw power is no substitute.
I'm not a huge fan of the Blood Fighters, but I think they're better than Grommash.
Prove myself to you.
Grommash gives you a little bit of explosivity. Great hand. But I found Grommash to be pretty unreliable. It's also not a dragon, which sometimes matters. So we're going to do this. And instead of this on turn 2, I'm going to Sock Puppet Hero Power. And then turn 3 Insect Claw, hoping that both of them live. But really depends. Like if they've got Catch of the... Ooh, no Catch of the Day. I like it.
My world itches for war.
Come on, just let me Insect Claw. Please. Void Ray? Yeah. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I think they should have hit the Sock Puppet, but that's just me.
Vengeance is mine.
Cause fabric.
Sure. And then Catch the Day to kill the other guy. Seems good. Oh, a Battle Fiend, you say? I think Ziliax is still correct here.
Vengeance is mine.
So I want to hit this here, and then I have the 2-1, but then they could just kill it with this, so I'm just going to smack him in the face and use the 2-1 for this. Gives me 2 extra points of damage for something that would die already, so...
Annihilation commencing.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so they're going to take 5.
Commencing.
Oh, they're not. Okay, I was thinking, yeah, that's only 6, so they need to attack with the hero also, but fair enough. Hot coals off the top would be amazing right now. Wow. Okay, then. Ask and you shall receive, I suppose. So let's do this. And just to make sure I take damage, I'll just do this and that. So not a great hand now, but they are at 17, which is... darn it. Yeah, Protoss Priest is a tough matchup for this deck. And if you're a good player, then you can just run me over very easily.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
I almost want to take this, because next turn is Resuscitate turn. And they haven't killed a 2-drop, but if they get back a Void Ray and a Catch of the Day, that's pretty bad for me, because they both have Rush and Reborn. But I don't know that Modest Toad would do much about that. They're still going to get some value out of it from the first attack, at least. I don't have much to kill, obviously, but... yeah, this is normally the right call, but I was... wow. Okay. Yeah, not looking good. Jeez. Yeah, probably getting a sentry, I would imagine. Sure. Only problem here is I have to take damage for Hot Coals to deal 3.
I grow impatient.
So by killing these minions, their resuscitate is going to be better. But it does ensure that no life gain. I don't know, we'll see. I do have Savage Roar and Bloodlust. That's 6 plus 6, 12 plus 5 is 17. Plus the weapon is 19, so there is potential to win this, but yeah, good. Okay, no resuscitate is fantastic. Nothing to get, that's good. Okay, so time for some math. So that would be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm 1 away. I'm literally 1 away. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I think this is the right call. Let's do this and see if I can draw something good. Alright, that's at least helpful. I can hold that off another turn, but... yeah, I think Savage Roar is the right call. There it is. Alright. 6 and 2. Did I do my Wrath wrong? Because they were down to 3. Maybe I did my Wrath wrong. Maybe Bloodlust would have done it. Shoot. We had 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I don't think that would have done it. Alright, whatever. What are you gonna do? So 6 and 2 after 8 games is great. I am very happy with getting to Diamond on day 1. So let's do a couple more games and see if I can get any farther. Probably gonna cut it at 10 games and then day 2 hit the grind again. To be perfectly honest, it's probably gonna take me a couple more days to get through to Legend.
Illidan versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. This ends now.
I'm tempted to keep Dangerous Cliffside here. I don't think it's correct. My gut is telling me to keep it, but... yeah, okay, alright. It's an okay hand. A little threat light, because this is going to take some time. I mean, if they've got a guy, like, turn 1 or 2... ooh, okay. Aggro Paladin it is.
My wool itches for war.
So Hot Coals is great against them. I'll probably just red card something on turn 2 so that I can turn 3 Serpent. Unless they dump like half their hand right now, then Hot Coals is great.
Gonna hurt.
Okay. Nice. So yeah, we're gonna do this. And this.
Vengeance is mine.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Are they gonna hero? Wow, they're hero powering. Their hand must suck.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Oh, wow. Well, that's going to be... that's going to awaken next turn, so I can't play the other serpent, but still. I think it's totally okay to just trade this here. Because you want them to have no minions. No busy bot, no busy bot, no busy bot. Dang! Okay. Not the worst, though. I can still clear their board. Just a little more annoying.
The victory is
There it is. Yeah, they can't win a position like that. Alright, if I win this one, I've regained my win streak. Which would get me up a little bit faster. Yeah, if I get the win streak, I'll keep playing past 10 games. But if I lose this one, I might call it a day. We'll see. Because when you're hot, you're hot. You gotta, I mean, if you're hot, you gotta play. You gotta keep playing. And never leave the table when the dice are hot.
Magni!
for Cosmodon! This ends now!
I'm tempted to keep this, but this could be a trap. For example, I go turn 1, I go turn 2. If this gives me the 3/3 that awakens the next turn, then I'm just stuck. Also, can't do that till turn 4, so then I effectively would have a pretty open turn 2. I need to draw something. So yeah, as bad as it is, I don't know that I can keep the serpent in good conscience. Yeah, I might be kicking myself for this, but I think I gotta throw it back. Let's just hope they're Dragon Warrior, otherwise the infestation's gonna be a little lame. Ay, alright, they're probably Control Warrior. Good draw. Yeah, like if that hand had a Battle Fiend, Grim Harvest, and Serpent, yeah, that's still not really worth keeping, I guess.
Vengeance is mine!
Awesome.
Vengeance is mine!
Alright, really good start. Jeez, okay. I might just play that guy. Might just slam him. Because, yeah, if I can deal 7 to them with this, that's really valuable. What do we draw? That will help determine this. Yeah, let's run it. Sure. Please don't kill it. Please don't. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not the greatest. Okay. Okay, no Brawl. That's good. I mean, yeah, Brawl is a little mediocre there, obviously, with 2 minions, but it is a 7/7. this. That is 6, so probably not a good idea to activate again. Also gives me some gas. Okay, gives me some gas should they brawl or something here to have more cliffside activations. I also haven't seen too many. There it is. I haven't seen too many control warriors playing the. I think he costs 4, the guy that deals 2 damage to all minions. It's like Battle Cry, Death Rattle, Spell Burst. So 6 mana. Yeah, we're just gonna run the Serpent here. Yeah, all that armor's a little troublesome, but it's very possible to get through this. I don't have another brawl, please. Dang. That sucks. Alright, let's see what we can do here then. They're down to 3 cards, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I think...
What did they post?
I could Cane, but I'm not sure if that's the right call here. Actually, yeah, I like Cane here.
Oh my god.
So let's do this. They don't have any more Brawl. So... Okay, so I've got 12 damage in hand. So I just need... From 19, I need 7 more.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Oh my god.
Found you!
And there it is, win streak attained. So 8-2 in 10 games, pretty good. I guess I'll keep playing then. It would be really dope to get to Diamond 5 here. That would be excellent. Then I only gotta grind out. I mean, I can go Diamond 5 to Legend in a day, that's for sure. Probably a couple hours max. Very nice, very nice. And if you'll notice, yeah, this is part 4. In part 3, I did horrendously. Like part 1 I went 8-3, part 2 I went 4-4, and then part 3 I went 1-5. But after regrouping, it seems, yeah, this got way back on track. So let's see. So I think this is fine, keeping these 3. I have a feeling they're aggro paladin again. I've been seeing that surprisingly a lot. Very few other paladin decks have been coming up, at least today. Yeah, there you go. So I think a lot of people play aggro on day 1 of a new season, And understandably so. That's kind of what I'm doing. No minion for you.
Bro, we're all headed that way.
The exit is this way.
My world itches for war.
Alright, so pretty good start. Answering most threats so far. That was a pretty bad maze guide trigger. Ooh, okay. So they... Okay, yeah, if they had Crusader Aura, I don't think they would have attacked with that guy and traded. But, let's see. I don't hate Infestation here. That's not bad. That could come in handy. Yeah, I think Infestation is good here. Because I just have to make sure they don't land threats and they run out of gas. That's really all that matters in this matchup.
The light dims, but we fight.
BusyBot would be annoying here. Okay, good. I was like, don't you do it. Jeez. Hot coals off the top, please. Wow. Okay, not hot coals, but that's okay. So I've got Stinger, Red Card, and Spirit of the team. Is that a demon? It's not. And if that was a demon... But I guess, yeah, whatever. Not the best. Yeah, this seems iffy, but I'm just gonna run it. Alright. Great position. And I've got Serpent next turn to follow up with, so feeling pretty good. Thank you. Interesting, they're playing the Rock Skipper version. Well, Rock Skipper's gonna eat a Serpent right now. No, actually, let's do this. Kill that Wisp. Yeah, I have a hard time believing they're going to come back from this. They've got a Rock and 2 other cards. I assume this is a Crusader Aura. It was a flash sale. They probably would have played it last turn. Oh, okay. They got them all. That's decent. Nice draw. I could do this and pick stuff that impacts their battlefield. I don't think that's too bad. Because at this point I just have to continue to kill their small threats. So if I get like a lightning strike off of this... Ah, both lame. Okay. Well, I think it was worth the risk. Let's do this. It's late enough in the game that I don't need to hold it for another possible serpent. And if they want to hit it with the maul, that's totally fine with me. Busy bot would be annoying here, but I don't think it's that bad. Sure. Yeah, I still think that far left card is a Crusader aura. No. Wow. Okay. Fascinating. Really? That does not seem good. What? This is crazy. So they're at 13. I've got 11. Oh no, I've got it actually. Didn't even need the polymorph. Alright, so 9-2. One more game and I'm at Diamond 5. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Illidan versus Tyrande.
Raw power is no substitute for true strength.
I will prove myself to you.
So Protoss Priest would be pretty unfortunate here, but that seems like the most likely scenario. If I keep red card and I draw crap, then we're in an even worse position, so I don't think I can justify keeping it, even though it's reasonable against Protoss Priest, if I have other stuff. So, alright. Hot coals is helpful. Yeah, if they want to play their catch of the day to trade with this guy, I'm okay with that. It gives me a 2-1. Oh. Dragon Priest, you say? Very interesting. Well, we gotta kill them ASAP. Ooh, what's that? Awesome. Good stuff. Now, the problem here is that if they take out my minions, I don't really have much in my hand to continue with. Like, Insect Claw is not amazing in this scenario. That adds a 2-1 to my hand. Yeah, you know what? Let's just keep going face with everything. And I'm gonna throw the hot coals out there. Oh, no, nope, just kidding, just kidding. For a second, I forgot that I played this instead of the insect claw. I was like, I'll use the 2-1 grub and then hot coals and the grub, but nope, nope. Not going to do that. Yeah, I don't think hot coals is the play.
Demons.
I'm tempted to acupuncture.
Time grows short.
No, I'm going to save the acupuncture for hot coals. That's much better.
Find me in the dream.
Alright. Annoying, but fair. So now hot coal, or acupuncture hot coals is a little better. That would be 3.
I grow impatient. Vengeance is mine!
Actually, I need to deal the max damage possible. So if I do this, I can hit them for 3.
Vengeance is mine!
That's much better. Okay. Yes, no taunt. Good. Awesome. So this could be a problem if they have holy spells, but I think either way they're probably just dead. Because I can, like, worst case scenario, if they play a taunt minion, I can attack it and hot coals them, which is 3 damage. But otherwise, yeah, there's... Cool, I think we're set. Okay. Sorry, dude.
It is finished.
There it is.
You win.
And that brings me to... There's Diamond 5. Cool. Well, I think I'm going to call it here, guys. I could keep running, but this has been this has been a long day. So definitely check out the Twitch if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch, check out the YouTube. Same handle on both of them. I'm streaming almost every day, dropping a YouTube video basically every day, and I'm gonna keep keeping you guys up with the live Legend run. So this is, if you're watching on YouTube, this is part 4. Part 5, hopefully that'll be the one that I get to Legend with, and that should be coming out very soon. And keep your eyes out. I've got a couple more videos of just testing random decks that I'm going to be doing. So Dragon Warrior, I want to get into that version with Elise and Ziliax, and I'll even show you guys. I really think this deck is awesome. But I'm going to get into that. So silly deck idea. I've been needing a new outlet for the silly creative deck building, and I think Dragon Paladin might be a fun one to go into. But this is the Dragon deck, or Dragon Warrior deck, that I'm going to be trying out. Gnarlex into Fyrak seems awesome. I like Dragon Warrior, but the Curator version is my favorite version so far, so if you like Dragon Warrior, this one seems cool. I think it's worth trying out. It's just a little bit expensive in terms of dust compared to the other versions. So definitely check that out, and like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I hate asking, always feels so disingenuous, but it makes a difference with the channel. So I appreciate you guys if you're already following, but peace and love. Catch you next time.